Swanton is well down and cruising back round. Here comes UJ, provisional pole at the moment, going for another go. Here he comes. Is he going to improve his own provisional pole time? He does indeed. 109.1 now for UJ. Here's Syme starting his next attempt. Just a few people pointing out audio issues. That is only on the DRL side, that's not here, so I've told people to rejoin in here. Which will usually simulcast. And Syme's well down on his time. Bunny's Vengeance up a little on his. Four attempts up, Bunny's Vengeance. Could be climbing here. Up to possibly the front row. Round the final corner. Straightens it up. And indeed he is on the front row. Second for Bunny's Vengeance at 109.1. Just a thousandth of a second. Sorry, 100th of a second slower than UJ. There's Andrew going slowly. He's on his way back to the pit, so he's about to start a flyer. Adam, sorry. He's on his way back in. There's Nathan Holland. Giving it another go. And slightly up through sector 1 is Nathan Holland. Jacob, Miller Vanilla and Joker yet to set times. But two of those are out on track. And in fact Miller Vanilla has now set a time and goes 9th. Can Nathan Holland improve on his? Yes, but only slightly. He is 5th. Miller Vanilla has set a time of a 1:10.0. He's in 9th. Let's see where Jacob is. There's Jacob in the Ferrari. And up to the line he comes, and it's provisional pole position for Jacob. 108.9. First driver to break the 109 barrier. A cracking lap. Here's Swanton slightly up through sector 1. He's slightly up on sector 2 also. Needs to eke a bit more out of it, and he's going to go up the leaderboard. And in fact, he's given up on that one and back into the pit lane. Here's Ninjas. As not a lot of drivers out on the track at the moment. Joker is on an outlap. Oh, and big wide for Ninjas. Big wide for Ninjas, and he's going to abandon the lap attempt there. Let's go full lap with Joker as he goes up towards the line to start his flyer. Very few out on the track at the moment. Everyone gearing up for their final runs. A little bit wide there. Up to the last couple of corners, bit too much curb there. Don't think this is going to be a great one, and in fact he's abandoning it and into the pits, and he's going to have to be quick to get back out because there's 2 minutes left in the session. Easy life starting a flyer. So we now come to the last couple of minutes of the session where it all gets a bit hectic. We'll try and see who's coming over the line once we finish this lap with Easy Life. And Easy Life is pitting, and that'll be the end of his session. Who have we got and where are they? Smug's on an outlap. Bunny's on an outlap. Nathan Holden 6 seconds over. Is he going to get to the line and have another go? He is. Pretty much everyone now on flyers. So let's see the Mercedes drivers. Sloth is a couple of tenths over. And Miller is nowhere near. So neither of those two have improved there. Sazy's off. Sazy has spun it on the main straight. Here comes his teammate Swanson. He's up a bit. And finishes with a 109.3 in 5th place at the moment. Simon goes across with a 109.2. Next round is Smug, who's well past his time. Nathan Holden is next round. And the Williams. And doesn't improve. Buddy's Vengeance takes provisional pole right at the death. But can Jacob get it back? Yes, he can! Jacob reclaims on the death of the session. 108.7 for Jacob. Bunny's Vengeance goes second, 108.8. UJ third, 109.0. And Sloth, a massive last lap from Sloth with a 109.2 to put himself on the second row. There you have it then, Jacob on pole from Bunny's Vengeance. UJ in third from Sloth. Then it's Syme and AM, followed by Swanton and Naben Holden. Smug-Git and Miller Vanilla making up the top 10 ahead of Kevin, Ronnie, Easy Life, Sainsy. Ninjas, Mansis and Joker, who didn't set a time at all. So, last to first challenge for Mansis and Joker. Be very interested to see just how they get on. It's all here, it's all live. We'll have an interval now where drivers will sort out their strategies, fuel loads, etc. If you watched me the other night, you'll know about fuel loads, very important. Who'd have thought my Monday night bunch of goons wouldn't have one safety car in the entire race? But there you go. So we'll just sit on the grid for a little while. While that happens, what I will do is have a look at the standings, where Mansis already secured as the champion ahead of Bunny's Vengeance, Wavy and MK5. All to play for in the constructors, where Red Bull lead Aston Martin and Ferrari. Syme has a 50-point lead. He's almost unassailable at the top of the Pro-Am. In fact, he can confirm his Pro-Am championship today. Swanton and Naben Holden are in the chasing pack, but they are battling mainly for second, I feel. Syme, the Ferrari, has it covered. We've got Kevin back in, that's good. Apparently they fixed the audio on the DRL feed. I'm going to go and check that quickly. While we have a couple of minutes. If it stops giving me adverts, that is. Hopefully not too many adverts ruining your viewing experience this evening. We're not in control of those, I'm afraid. That is the people at Twitch who would like to sell you things rather than show you our content. Yeah, I had my own voice on there, that's good. Means we've got sound back. So all we do now is wait. I'll take you through the tyre choices on the formation lap, and then it'll be 36 laps of action. Here in the Netherlands, before a quick hop to Texas this evening for prospects, where my prospects don't look very good because I really don't like that track. and my teammates on holiday, so yes, the Alfa Romeo team is down bad at the moment. There we go, we've had a ready up signal. So shortly we should see a countdown clock, or just the start of the formation lap. Depends on what the game wants to do today. Yep, there we go, we are on to the formation lap. So they're led away then. And a nice mix of tyre choices here. Where your leader Jacob is starting on soft tyres. Bunny's Vengeance, UJ and Sloth, the next three, are starting on mediums. Syme and AM are on hards. Swanton mediums. Naben Holland hards. Smug mediums. Miller Vanilla hards. Kevin on softs. Ronnie on mediums. Easy Life on hards. Sainsy and Ninjas on mediums. Your champion Mantis in 16th is starting on the softs, and his rear gunner colleague Joker is in 17th and he is on hards. So a very interesting racing prospect with all these different tyre choices. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win. Who you think might end in a wall. Don't be too malicious, but let us know all your predictions. Give us a follow while you're here, and you can even subscribe as well. Don't forget, Amazon Prime users, link your Prime account with your Twitch account and you get a free subscription every month that you can use to support one of us who bring you gaming content every day. Hopefully it's going to come off this terrible camera view from the rear of the field rather quickly. We have 5 lights. We're on the way. And away comes Jacob, and UJ has almost got up round the outside of Bunny's Vengeance. Everybody making it round. AM has dropped many places in the McLaren. Kevin's been disconnected, which caused some of the glitching issues, and Easy Life is off. So Jacob managed to get away well and is leading Bunny's Vengeance, and it's UJ, Sloth, Syme and Swanton and Naben Holland, Smug, Ronnie and Miller Vanilla. AM the big loser off the start, and Mantis is around 14th at the moment, if we're keeping an eye on him. In fact, he's lost his front wing. Mantis has lost his front wing, so the last to first is going to be even harder now, and Simon Swanton both making it past Sloth here. Swanton really needs a win in the Pro-Am and for Syme to not get anywhere. Ninjas is off at the back, and Swanton is climbing all over, Sloth is climbing all over the back of Swanton there. Mantis into the pits. And into the pits also is Easy Life. Smug trying to get close to the back of Naben Holland. Joker is up to 10th from the back of the field. Kevin's managed to rejoin once again. Joker's had a fantastic start. Up into the top 10 from the back of the grid. He managed to avoid a lot of the incidents in the first lap. Jacob sets the fastest lap of the race. Strategy suggests a one-stopper. And at the moment everybody's settling in to their positions. Kevin making a move on Sainsy at the back. Swanton trying to get back to Syme here. The key battle in the Pro-Am. Points today will secure the Pro-Am title for Syme. It's Ferrari 1 and 4 at the moment. Jacob leads Bunny's Vengeance by a good couple of seconds. Then it's UJ behind Bunny. Syme a couple of seconds back, and as you can see, Swanton trying to get with him with DRS here. And this could be the move for Swanton on Syme up the inside. Thank you very much. Up into 4th place goes Swanton. Swanton, of course, winner here on Monday. And Mansis sets the fastest lap of the race, back in 16th place. He is, and off goes Sloth. Sloth is off and has lost 3 or 4 places here, 5. And will rejoin in 11th. A mistake there from Sloth. AM's back up into the top 10. Joker's now 9th. Smug is running in 7th ahead of Ronnie. Kevin and Sainsy having their own little personal battle at the moment. And AM takes Joker for 9th. But is pitting. So into the pits comes AM. Up at the front it is Jacob who leads by 2.5 seconds to Bunny's Vengeance. UJ is in 3rd. And a gap back to Swanton, who still has Syme for company. And it's Nathan Holan, followed by Smug Git and Ronnie. Joker up to 9th. From the back, he's got Sloth for company in 10th. And wide there went Ronnie. Bit of a wobble there. But he's kept it on the black stuff. Here is Joker with Sloth closing in now. These are the closest two on track at the moment. And with DRS nice and early, he's made the move. And Sloth up the inside. Joker's going to try and run it all the way around the outside, and does that very well indeed. Joker does that very well indeed to keep 9th place on this occasion. Smug getting closer to the back of Naben Holan, for briefly anyway. In fact, he lost some time there. Maybe got too close to the back of him. UJ closing in on Bunny's Vengeance. Let's have a look. As they come up into the main straight, could UJ be making a move with DRS?
Hello to everyone here in Wales, and a special shout out to our VIP guests.
UJ getting closer. Simon Swanton side by side. And Swanton manages to keep Simon behind for now. Further back, Kevin making a move on Miller Vanilla. And slots his AlphaTauri up into 11th place, and AM is out of the race. AM is out. And we have a virtual safety car. AM is out. His car has been removed. And we have a VSC. And Kevin's been disconnected again. So we've got our first casualty of the race. AM, the McLaren, is out. Showed good pace in qualifying. Had a nightmare start off the grid and is now out of the race. Always interesting who gets caught out. Here we go, the race is back live. And UJ might have another go at Bunny's Vengeance here. Up the inside. Not quite the move there for UJ just yet. Syme still managing to stay in front of Swanton. Joker and Sloth battling away. Still side by side. And Sloth gets the move done and up into 9th place. Naben Holland closing into this battle now with between Syme and Swanton. Could be a three-way go sooner rather than later. Miller Vanilla closing in on Kevin and passing him. I think that's a ghost car for Kevin, who's been in and out of the session intermittently. UJ down the straight, still can't get enough to make that move on Bunny's Vengeance. Joker and Sloth still battling away, and Joker has retaken that position, but for how long? Side by side once again, and still, and Joker retakes 9th place from Sloth. Swanton getting very close to the back of Syme, but cannot get by him at the moment. Lap 9 of 36 here in Zandvoort. Quarter of the way through this race. Swanton trying to do everything he can to try and get past Syme here. When will we see those soft runners start to think about pitting? Go for the outside this time is Swanton, and gets the move, and up into 4th place goes Swanton ahead of Syme. Let's check in with the champion Mansis. He's back down in 15th place, and he's just caught up to Ninjas, and he's going to pass him, and he might have to pit soon because he's on these soft tyres and they're not going to last forever. There's a little bit of no man's land at the moment, but he's past Ninjas and up into 14th. Haven't really checked in with the leader just yet. Jacob has got a 4-second gap. And do I see rain? Am I seeing rain on the screen? I think I am. This could change everything. Definitely drips of rain. Into the pits comes Bonnie's Vengeance. And is this going to be for a set of inters? Is it going to be an early set of inters for Bunny? It is. Bonnie's Vengeance comes in for inters. Smug is also coming in. So a double stack for Aston Martin. Ninjas is out of the race, and that's caused a safety car. We've got a safety car and everyone else will now pit. Ninjas is out. Mantis has picked up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The safety car is out. It's going to take a while for everybody to form up. And now surely everyone's going to pit because the rain is coming down. And it is going to be intermediates. Smug held up behind Kevin's ghost car here at the moment. But the leaders have not yet got round to the pit. Jacob is doing so now. And how much is Bunny's Vengeance going to be affected? UJ picks a penalty up for speeding in the pit lane. Swanton, Syme and Nathan Holan are all coming in. Ronnie's coming in as well. And Sloth, but where is Bunny's Vengeance? And how many is he going to get back past? Swanton's got on mediums instead of inters. Bunny's has come all the way back round and back up into third place where he was. Kevin's gone through. His ghost has decided not to pit. Sainsy has gone on hards. Swanton has gone on medium. Sainsy's out of the race. Sainsy is out of the race. Mantis is pitting again to get rid of that penalty. He can do because he's at the back. So we've lost Sainsy, Ninjas and AM now. Swanton on medium, surely that was a mistake because the rain is now really coming down and this track is wet. Swanton will surely have to pit again and will lose a lot of track position in doing so. We've still got probably a lap or two more of safety car, as not everyone is with the field yet, but Swanton is surely going to peel off into the pit lane here. He isn't! Swanton is going for it on the medium tyre. Kevin pits. I think he's still in ghost mode. Swanton is staying out. He's going to try and get through this rain without going to intermediates. It's ballsy. Beyond belief, it's ballsy. Everybody else now in the field going for intermediate tyres. Swanton staying out on slicks. Let's just keep an eye on him as Kevin rejoins once again. He's currently 12th. And will be right in front of his teammate Mantis on the restart. And it's Mansis and Easy Life. We await catching the field, and they're probably not going to do that on this lap. So 15 remain then, lap 13 of 36 we're on. Sorry, 14 remain. And still a thrilling race in prospect here now with the rain. And Swanton trying to survive the rain and find the dry bits and stay on slick tyres. He's already finding it difficult on the braking, I think. I do not think this is going to be a strategic masterclass from Swanton here. I think the Red Bull is in the mud. But we shall see. The field now together. So we should await the safety car being in this lap. And then it'll be go time again. Jacob drove away into the distance quite comfortably in dry conditions. Will UJ or Bunny's Vengeance be able to make any impression in these new wet conditions? Could Swanton have fooled the entire field, and in fact that weather's not as bad as people think? All will be answered as the safety car is in this lap.
2019 Chinese GP was F1's 1000th official championship race. If we continue with around 20 to 24 races a year, we can expect
So away goes the safety car. Jacob now to pace the field. UJ right on his case.
German Grand Prix.
And away we go. And straight away Simon, look at Nathan Holland through the middle. 3 of them 4 wide. 3 and 4 wide, and Swanton got absolutely swallowed up. And Smug's up to 4th. Smug picked his way through that and is up to 4th. Nathan Holland's got a penalty. And Nathan Holland's now off. Nathan Holland's dropped to the rear of the field. Ronnie's up to 5th. Syme dropped to 6th amongst that and picked up a penalty. Joker is 7th. And Ronnie now trying to take 4th from Smug. Ronnie up to 4th. Swanton and Nathan Holland have dropped right to the rear of the field. Looking behind as Syme is trying to make a move now on Smug. And does so. Good move for Syme, back up into 5th. We will check the penalties. Big concertina of cars here. And Kevin's in amongst it with Sloth. And Mansis is there as well. And Mansis is up to 10th. We'll look at those penalties briefly. 5-second penalty for UJ, for Syme and for Nathan Holland. Sloth is up to 8th ahead of Miller Vanilla. Mansis now up to 9th ahead of Miller Vanilla. And Kevin trying to hook it round the outside as well. Mansis up to 9th place now. Can he get his way through the field? Swanton in the pits for Inters. The gamble did not pay off. Kevin passing Miller Vanilla for 10th place. Simon Ronnie side by side. Had a wobble there, Simon, and Ronnie managed to keep it in drive and keep it in 4th place. Everybody coming through there together now. Jacob did get away. Kevin's gone again. And Miller Vanilla's passed him again. Mansis now chasing down Sloth. And contact between Mansis and Sloth. Mansis and Sloth there making contact. Miller Vanilla goes up to 8th. Bit of contact there for Mansis, who remains in 9th place. Bunny's Vengeance is up to 2nd. He's taken UJ. And Simon still chasing down Ronnie. It's Ronnie from Simon, from Smug, from Joker on this helicopter view. No DRS now in the rain, but Simon's going to go up the inside of Ronnie anyway. And Simon takes 4th place from Ronnie as Mansis takes 8th from Miller Vanilla. Sloth into the pits. Must have got some damage from that connection with Mansis. Easy Life passing Kevin there, who is in ghost mode once again. Jacob's got a 5-second lead. It's a 5-second lead now for Jacob over Bunny's Vengeance, who's managed to gap UJ and Simon. Simon being chased by Ronnie and Smug, who was as high as 4th at one stage. Smug running well in 6th. Then Joker is 7th, Mansis 8th. Those two trying to come through the entire field. Miller Vanilla's 9th and Naben Holan rounds off the top 10. We're over half race distance now. Lap 19 of 36. Naben Holan there making a move on Miller Vanilla and up into 9th place. Smug trying to get close to Ronnie. Mansis closing in on Joker. Plenty of action to choose from as ever. The one and only Kev doesn't understand it. I'm not sure why he doesn't understand, but I'll just read the chat. That'll be why he keeps getting thrown out by the game. That's just the glitching, I'm afraid. It's one of those things. One of those things that the game connection likes to do to people, unfortunately. Very frustrating, of course. So with big gaps forming at the front, we'll stick with this close battle at the moment, which goes Smug, Joker, Mansis, Naben Holan. Ronnie now trying to create a bit of distance between them, but not managing it just yet. They're all chasing him as well. Martin's trying to go the wrong way around the outside of Joker. Had to just get out of it to avoid contact. Ronnie is right back in this battle now as well. And up the inside, Martin's having another look. The champion is racing this evening. Smug having a look up the inside of Ronnie. Mantis again, this time trying to go around the outside of Joker and a bit of a wobble. And Nathan Holland's going to try and dive in as well here. Smug's going to get Ronnie, is he? Yes! And Joker's come in and contacted Smug, and we've got a safety car. Joker is in the wall on the inside. Mansis managed to pass Smug. Ronnie kept fifth, and we've got a full course safety car from that. And into the pits. No, anyone? Yes, Smug and Nathan Holland come into the pits. Mantis, I think, was about to and decided against it last minute. Joker is also in the pits. And is it New Inters? It is. Smug's going on dries. Smug's going for dries. It's still raining, man. And he's almost binned it on the pit exit. This gamble really didn't work for Swanton earlier, who's come back in, and bravely he's going for dries again. If at first you don't succeed, why not give it another go? And he's almost binned it on pit exit as well. And this is going to turn a bit crazy. But first, we're going to calm down a bit. Jacob must be absolutely raging, because he had set up a 10-second lead and will now get that neutralised by the safety car. UJ and Syme, I would suggest, are going to pit to get rid of those 5-second penalties they've picked up. Mansis is up to 6th, by the way, if you're on the Champions last to first challenge radar. So Smug is back out on medium tyres in 10th place, and Swanton is out on hard tyres in 14th. And last of the remaining runners. So that 22 of 36, by the time everyone gets together, we'll probably be racing again lap 25. Will certainly not be this lap, but the safety car is in. Possibly won't be the next one either. Swanton back in for Inters. He's decided against his gamble. He's obviously gone out during that lap and not found enough grip at all. And into the pits comes Jacob. The leader is into the pits. UJ and Syme have continued on, and Jacob's going for hard tyres. Mantis has picked another penalty up for speeding in the pit lane. That's the second time he's done that. And he's going for a new set of inters. So it's a new set of inters for Mantis and a 5-second penalty. And it's dry tyres for Jacob. And they've come out in 8th and 9th.
Almost immediately after he exited the garage, just 9 seconds.
Martin is now wanting to get on with it, and Jacob is holding him up a little bit, as he is much slower at the moment on those tyres, but he's banking on the rain easing and the track beginning to dry in the next few laps, especially while the safety car is still out. A thrilling race this, and still anyone's idea of the winner. And Mansis is now passing Jacob, and Jacob has a little bit of a spin and contact with Mansis.
27 seconds. The race being played due to wet weather.
Jacob had a bit of a spin there. The track's certainly not ready for dry tyres yet. Mansis made a bit of contact with him, and if Mansis going to pit again,
2014
Jacob is pitting again. And this time Jacob will now come out right down in about 12th place, 13th place. The gamble to dry tyres was just not there. And he's gone from leading to now last. Well, with a bit of luck, they will get up to the field, Swanton and Jacob, by the end of this lap, and we can go racing again. Barney's Vengeance, then your leader from UJ in second, Simon third, Ronnie fourth, Miller Vanilla's up to fifth, Easy Life is sixth, then it's Kevin in seventh, Martin's eighth, Smug ninth. Remember, Smug is on dry tyres, and Nathan Holland runs off the top 10. Safety car is indeed in this lap. This time Bunny's Vengeance will dictate the pace.
Ferrari are the only team to have raced in every single season of Formula One.
Last time it was Jacob. Now it's the Bunny as the safety car comes round the final couple of corners. Will exit into the pit lane. Bunnies will back them up. Good restart from Bunny's Vengeance. And Mansis making a move up to 7th place ahead of Kevin. And Nathan Holland and Joker taking Smug. I don't think it's been, and Syme's off! Off his Syme! He's broken his front wing and we've got another safety car. Syme off and another safety car. And Smug was losing positions left, right and centre. He's now 12th. Bunny's Vengeance retains the lead. UJ second. Ronnie is now third. Nathan Holland is making a pass under safety car. Not sure why that's been allowed. Miller Vanilla's up to 4th. Easy Life is 5th. Mansis is 6th. Nathan Holland is 7th. Kevin is 8th. Joker is 9th and Swanton is 10th, ahead of Jacob. Full course safety car once again. And who's going to pit this time in safety car pit stop roulette? Is it going to be dry tyres for anyone this time? The rain does look as if it's easing off. Bunny's Vengeance does not pit. UJ does not. Ronnie thought about it but didn't. In fact, nobody pitting. Smug is pitting. And Syme, of course, who broke his front wing. And Ronnie's off! Off goes Ronnie! Off goes Ronnie! And Ronnie has lost his front wing and is off. I'm not sure what happened to Ronnie, but under safety car conditions, Ronnie off. And Miller Vanilla is now up to third. Smug deciding that if the mediums didn't quite work, that softs will, which is a very interesting strategy. Kevin and Nathan Holan seem to be swapping places, maybe rectifying what happened earlier. Maybe not, as Nathan Holan's retaking that place. It's possibly because Kevin's a ghost car. But yes, another safety car. We'll take you through the order here. Bunny's Vengeance leads. UJ second, but does have a 5-second penalty. Miller Vanilla is third. Easy Life is fourth. Mansis is fifth with a 5-second penalty. Kevin is sixth with an in and out connection and a ghost car. Naben Holan is seventh. Joker is eighth. Swanson is ninth. And Jacob is 10th. Then it's Sloth, Ronnie, Smug and Syme. And Naben Holan pits and Ronnie pits. Well, we knew Ronnie because he broke his front wing. Naben Holan into the pit lane, and what tyres are we having for him? Inters for Naben Holan. Dries for Ronnie. Naben Holan back out on inters. Ronnie on dries, along with Smug, who also fitted dry tyres. But it's still raining. So we've had a lot of safety car today, with the last two safety cars being caused without even a DNF. So we wait for Naben Holan and Ronnie to catch the rear of the field. Naben has done so now. And we might end up having another lap of safety car. In this lap, so the safety car did let Ronnie catch up, but not completely. We'll go with Bunny's Vengeance as he paces the field once again. Later call this time, of course. UJ ready to pounce. UJ ready to pounce here. Is he going to get close enough? No, he isn't. Let's see him behind as Jacob making a move on Swanton. And Mantis is up to fourth now, ahead of Easy Life. And Kevin's dropped a couple of positions. Make that 4 positions. So I think he must still be in ghost mode. Mantis now all over the back of Miller Vanilla for third place. The back of the field to the podium could be on. for the reigning champion, the newly crowned champion. Joker up to 5th ahead of Easy Life. Jacob following him through, and Swanton as well. Easy Life being swallowed up now on the older tyres. Miller Vanilla standing strong at the moment against Mantis. Here we go side by side, and Mantis makes the move up into 3rd place. Smug picks up a time penalty. They're 3 wide in behind. Could it be 4 wide now? 4 wide! 4 wide! Miller, Jacob, Joker and Swanton. Who gets out of it the best? Swanton in 4th place. Jacob still going for it. Jacob takes 4th place. Swanton 5th, Joker 6th, and Miller Vanilla drops to 7th. Incredible racing there, 4 wide down the straight. They all got through it. Sign passes Easy Life for 9th place. Mantis closing in now on UJ, going side by side with him, and Mantis up into 2nd place, and he will now get after the leader, Bunny's Vengeance. Can he do the last to first here? Further back, Syme is looking for a move on Miller Vanilla. He's got to be careful, he's got Sloth and Naven holding for company. Miller Vanilla goes wide there and loses a couple of places. And Miller Vanilla is going to get out of it and pit, I think, as he was starting to get swallowed up there. Easy Life continues on. His tyre is nearly 20 laps old now, as are Bunny's Vengeance in the lead. Jacob overtaking UJ and up into 3rd place. Mantis is right with Bunny's Vengeance now. The title race over, but wouldn't Bunny's Vengeance love to just get one back over on Mantis here? Mantis is going to try and make the move though. Bunny's Vengeance defends. Jacob's right in there with them, look. Nathan Holland overtakes the Sloth for 8th place. Look how close Mantis is now. And up the inside goes Mantis. Bunny tries to keep it round the outside, but he's going to lose 2 places, is he? Because Jacob's going up with him as well. Mantis takes the lead. Jacob is in 2nd. Bunny's Vengeance 3rd. UJ shot all the way to 6th now, as Swanton and Joker have gone past him. Next up for him will be Syme coming to challenge him. What can Mantis do about this 5-second penalty though? That's still stopping him at the moment from completing this last to first, as Syme goes up the inside of UJ for 6th place. Smug overtakes Ronnie at the back, but they're still slower on the soft tyres than they would be on intermediates. Bunny's Vengeance tyres 20 laps old, UJ 19, Easy Life 20. They've just not lasted enough for them. And now they've just got to try and get to the end, you feel. Mantis hasn't got this in the bag at all because Jacob's right on his case. Jacob going for a move. Up the inside. Wheel to wheel. Mantis defends. Jacob putting the pressure on now. They've gapped away from Bunny's Vengeance now. Maven holding the next one to catch UJ as Sloth passes Easy Life. We're going to stay with the leaders here. Mantis from Jacob then, as we start that 33 of 36. To sprint to the finish here. At the moment, Mantis has done enough for a podium, but not enough for a win. UJ finally says bang on those tyres and pits, as does Easy Life. UJ will also get rid of that penalty that was hanging over him. And a new front wing for UJ as well. So that's why he was struggling. Easy Life and UJ both going for the soft tyres. Can they get racy in the end and get back in the top 10? We shall see. Swanton closing in on Bunny's Vengeance now, with Joker and Sign not far back. Bunny's could be having to defend his podium very, very strongly here in this last 3 laps. Mantis can't seem to get away from Jacob. It's looking like last to P2 for Mantis. Sign following Joker now. Tries to switch back. Beautiful move by Syme. Beautiful move by Syme. The Ferrari up to 5th place. Lovely switch back in turn 1 there. And Joker left for dead. Syme knows he's just got to get it home, and he is going to be crowned the Pro-Am champion, regardless of Swanton winning the Pro-Am at the moment. With a 50-point gap, it only needs a couple of points to secure. Meanwhile, Jacob sticking within half a second of Mantis as they start the penultimate lap. Jacob doesn't need to do anything silly. DRS has now been enabled, so those on the dry tyres may just be racy enough to try and make some challenges. Kevin at the moment has got a good gap in 10th place. Syme chasing Swanton hard, and Sloth pits. Into the pits comes Sloth with just 2 laps to go. It's soft tyres for him, but he's going to lose a place because of that to Miller Vanilla. And now he'll be charged with trying to get that back in the last couple of laps. Bunny's Vengeance from Swanton from Syme. Is the battle you're watching. Mantis, you must be reminded, has a 5-second penalty, and that is going to cost him the victory at the moment. Bunny's Vengeance just needs to defend and defend for his life to try and keep his podium here. We're on the final lap of the race. and Swanton couldn't make a dive that time. Bunny's Vengeance 25 laps old, these intermediate tyres on a now drying track. UJ and Easy Life have managed to pass Kevin, and UJ is into the points. Nathan Holland still in with a chance with Joker. Syme still chasing Swanton, but knows he's done enough for the title. Mansis, already the pro champion, went for a last to first challenge, has almost done it, but for speeding in the pit lane twice, which is going to cost him the win. Here comes Mansis around the final bend then, and up towards the line, and Mansis goes across the line, but Jacob wins in Zandvoort for Ferrari. Bunny's Vengeance is going to come home just in third ahead of Swanton and Syme. Joker, Nathan Holland. Miller Vanilla will come home in 8th place, ahead of his teammate the Sloth in Mercedes, who pitted late. So Miller Vanilla comes across in 8th. Sloth ahead of UJ, rounding off the points in 10th. Easy Life will come home in 11th. Kevin, who's ghosted once again, will come home in 12th. And Smug will be the last one home, as Ronnie finished a lap down in 14th. Smug will end up finishing 13th. The dry tyres not coming at the right time for him. An amazing race here in Zandvoort. Mansis, the last to first challenge. He went from last to first, but speeding in the pit lane twice has cost him the victory. And Jacob is your winner here in the Netherlands. Mansis, the driver of the day for the game. An incredible drive from Bunny's Vengeance to manage to make the tyres last that long and retain third place as well. But your winner is Jacob. There you have it. Jacob wins. Mansis second with the bonus point for fastest lap. Bunny's Vengeance third. Swanton in fourth. It's a Pro-Am win for him, but not enough to take the title race any longer. Syme finishes fifth and is your Pro-Am champion. Syme is the Pro-Am champion. Joker finishes in sixth for Alfa Romeo from the back of the grid. Good drive from him. Nathan Holland in seventh. Miller Vanilla finishes eighth. Sloth ninth and UJ 10th. They were followed by Easy Life, Kevin, Smug and Ronnie. And your DNFs were Sainsy, Ninjas and AM. That is it from me here at Zandvoort. I'm unfortunately not here next Thursday. I will be here next Monday for the thrilling conclusion to DRS regular season at Abu Dhabi. So do join me then, Monday from 8 PM, ahead of a trip to Monaco on Blobby Mondays, which is always fun. I'm off to Texas in about half an hour on Prospects Tier 4. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. I've been Blobby Butler. Good night.